The last time you met a stranger, you thought you gave them a fair chance. You thought you listened, watched, made a judgment based on evidence. You didn't. Your brain had already decided. Before they finished their first sentence, before they shook your hand, before you even blinked. In 33 milliseconds, your brain scanned their face and delivered a verdict. Trustworthy or dangerous, friend or threat, safe or suspicious. And that verdict shaped everything that followed. This is Mind Veil, where we pull back the curtain on the hidden forces controlling your mind. In 2006, Princeton researchers showed participants photographs of strangers. Some photos for a full second, others for a tenth of a second, some for just 33 milliseconds. So fast, people weren't sure they'd seen anything at all. Then one question: do you trust this person? The answers were almost identical across all three groups.
Your brain doesn't need time to decide. It decides instantly, and then it refuses to change its mind. So, what is your brain actually reading in that tiny window?
Not intelligence, not character, not what they've done with their life. Geometry, the distance between their eyes, the curve of their mouth, the angle of their eyebrows. Your brain runs these measurements against a template built since infancy, shaped by the faces you saw most as a child. Faces that match feel safe. Faces that don't feel threatening. It's not logic, it's tribalism. Software written in a world where strangers usually meant danger. Researcher Alexander Todorov created artificial faces, no real person, just pixels, adjusted on a spectrum from untrustworthy to trustworthy. Hundreds of participants rated them. The results were remarkably consistent. Everyone agreed which faces looked dangerous, which looked safe. But the faces belonged to no one. They had done nothing. People were assigning moral character to geometry, and this doesn't stay in the lab. Defendants with faces rated as untrustworthy receive harsher sentences in court. Politicians with faces rated as more competent win elections at significantly higher rates, even when their policies are less popular. CEOs with wider faces earn higher salaries and lead larger companies. Your face is being read like a report card. The grades were assigned before you opened your mouth. Once your brain delivers that first verdict, confirmation bias locks it in. If it decided someone is trustworthy, you forgive their mistakes. Their silence feels comfortable. If it decided someone is suspicious, their compliments feel fake. Their silence feels hostile. Researchers at Cornell found it takes an average of 8 positive interactions to override a single negative first impression. 8. Your brain holds on to that 33 millisecond judgment like a grudge it refuses to release. There's an evolutionary reason. In the ancient world, meeting a stranger was life or death. No time for weeks of assessment. You had to decide instantly, even if you were wrong half the time. Being wrong about a friend cost you a relationship. Being wrong about a predator cost you your life. So, evolution built a system that prioritizes speed over accuracy. That system is still running inside your skull, in job interviews, on first dates, at every handshake, every glance across a crowded room. Here's what makes this truly unfair. You cannot control how your face is read. The bone structure, your brain judges first and fastest. You were born with it. Some people walk through life triggering instant trust. Doors open easier, conversations start warmer. Others spend their entire lives fighting a reaction they never caused. The world's first impression of you was decided by genetics, and you'll never know which side you're on, because no one will ever tell you. If this changed the way you think about the people you meet, subscribe to Mind Veil and turn on notifications. Because next we're going inside one of the most disturbing experiments in human history. Ordinary students given uniforms and authority. Within 6 days, unrecognizable, cruel, dangerous. Not because they were bad people, because the situation made them that way. The Stanford Prison Experiment, and what it reveals about human nature is something most people aren't ready to hear. That's next on Mind Veil. Don't miss it.